Well, this is hardly where I thought I'd be. 2 or 3 months ago, maybe you'll agree. Things have certainly been rearranged, well-made plans, many lives changed. I'm looking forward to going back to something resembling normal. Things that you might call the status quo, business as usual, things as they were. Somehow I preferred life as a blur. I had a calendar, things to do, places to be, friends to hang out with. Maybe you're like me, missing the little things, like even my commute. A busy life, a full life, one might dispute. Now it's been a while, going slow, working from home, keeping a healthy distance, talking over the phone. Now normal's interrupted and I've been shifted from what I know. Maybe I could stand to learn a bit from those people long ago. We look at the Israelites in Egypt with something like pity. 430 years is a long time to be. Enslaved and kept from all they'd hoped for so long. And yet what did they say when they were set free, when they were pursued and trapped by the sea? It would have been better for us to serve the Egyptians than die out here in the desert winds. Were there not graves enough where we were for you to have left us alone is what we prefer. And isn't that the truth? We become accustomed to the weight of familiar burdens, even if they're just dead weight. For some, they just fill a need, like the Israelite slavery. Pharaoh both enslaved and fed them. It gave them security. And wasn't that what 40 years in the desert was meant to show? That for food and water and direction, they could trust and know that the Lord was their provider and their security. They weren't forgotten, and Egypt wasn't where they were meant to be. Our slave masters are different and our world has much changed, but some things still are and the slavery's remained. Because aren't we always waiting for certain things to be? Doesn't our normal include things that bring us to our knees? We have an unprecedented chance to leave some things behind. If Egypt is our normal, what in the wilderness will we find? Amidst all the good in life, maybe there's things to quit. Old patterns, failing ways, things that no longer fit. If I pick up normal and turn it over in my hands, there's good things here to continue, yes, but others to leave in these dead lands. And then there's what God said when they began to despair, as the chariots bore down and they were full of fear. Tell the Israelites to move on, and from this I'll take my cue. Because just like them, what's here and now is hardly ever in my view. And really, this isn't anything new or even unique to me. I'm too often looking elsewhere, missing what's in front of me. And I've begun to realize, been forced to ask, why did it take life stopping for me to realize I was going so fast? Moving on requires putting one foot in front of the other, not standing around waiting to be somewhere I'd rather. Let's not go back to Egypt if there's a better place. Normal doesn't mean good. This interruption's not a waste. I'll never get there or go back to what's been and gone, but I can open my eyes to here, to now, and choose and move on.